Theme song.
The staff is starting to show up. Wait, pause the game. The staff is starting to show up, and the hospital is still not very functional just yet. We have a couple of things left to do, but I think we can get the hospital up and running in short order. Yes, there's a couple of just random objects lying around, but I think if we focus heavily on this downtown, this first floor downstairs area, we're pretty much able to boot this thing up and see patients again, because our labs are all kind of set and ready. Radiology, all our scanners are kind of up and well, we only had the one, and our doctor offices are kind of good to go as well, at least 3 of them, and we have room for a few more. But in the offline times, after watching back the episode I just sent you guys, I did some thinking about kind of what we're doing here. So this is where we left it in the last episode. We don't need both of these bathrooms. So I've created this bathroom here, obviously. I'm going to take this wall down, and I'm going to move this forward to expand this waiting room area. Then we can put we can still put the gift shop here, like I said. And I think back here, I was looking at it, right? Pathology is actually way larger than I thought. I keep forgetting this, but you can watch the old gameplays, and I need to remember that. But if you look at pathology, it needs a cold room. Now, these are not necessarily the smallest they could be, but I was looking at the management section, and it's like they can't be that much smaller. So the cold room can be a 4x4. The on-call can be really small, and the nurse's station, that's all good. You still need an autopsy room, though, and that has to be at least 6x4. So you need on-call, nurses, cold room, and an autopsy room. And this area here, so a cold room, the autopsy room, a 6x4. So, like, we need to put it all in this space here. And that's just not going to work, I don't think. I'm not sure what we can do in here. I think my suspicion is that we could get some more doctors, like some nurse areas here, some on-call stuff in here, or maybe just the doctor's offices. Then this is their corridor, so they walk across. Unfortunately, yes, it's outside, but it'll be covered by the skywalk above them. That is what it is. That's probably not the best spot, but if we made this their, I don't know, what do we need for hospitalization? Let's go into management. Oh, we haven't unlocked it yet. So maybe even their common room or something over here where they can go and just relax and do their work. And then over here is the actual, major where the ambulances come in and drop off their patients. So I think this all works, but here is the new layout. Washroom, massive reception area. It's not as picturesque as my first hospital, but I think it still seems a little more realistic to like the hospital near me or other hospitals you might find in kind of North American cities. Then we've got our cramped, but this will be fine for our gift shop and a corridor around back that's 3 wide, so it's a nice wide gift shop, and that gave hallway, sorry, and that gave me room for 2 more doctor's offices. So without further ado, let's move some items over here. I'll probably flash through a few things here. But what I'd like to know from you guys in the comments is, like, what is the thing that we should zip forward through, and what is the thing that we should slow down and watch? Sometimes I feel like it just takes too long to watch me try to figure out my plan for where I want to put everything. So that's something I always try to fast forward through. In this case, I've just zipped forward in time and have done all that sort of organization design work or layout work ahead of time. So now we can just get right down to the nitty-gritty, like design work is what I should have said. Let's put a wall in here. So I'm curious, it's like, or do you want to just watch all the struggle at all times? You just want, are you just here for watching me stress out? Because if that's the case, then I guess we don't have to fast forward through anything, and you can just watch this abysmal nightmare take place all the time. I'm going to put this across here and across here. We might... Let's get rid of these for now. A couple of walls here. Just like, we'll call that for safety, because I'll put a door here or something so you can get into this area. This is obviously just like, just whatever junk storage for the time being. But now we have an opportunity to design a nicer sort of waiting room. And I might do that first. The reason I'm going to do it first is because I think it's kind of a... high priority structure on this first floor. So if the waiting room doesn't feel like it has a good layout and capacity, then we need to reconsider how we're designing this hospital. I also need to be careful, so they're going to keep their weird flooring. I think it changes style a little bit in there, but that's fine. They're going to keep that. And then we have to... Oh, man, look how much money. That's going to cost so much money. What am I, myself? Oh, boy. Okay, let's expand it all, I guess. Maybe there should just be white... Maybe it should just be white floor in here. The waiting room could have that, and then these corridors. Once you get into here, maybe that's like where we start going into hallway vibes. I don't know. Let's do that for now. So do this, then this. We'll get another exit there. Okay, yeah, white. Okay, white floor here. Basically, I just need to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna go white floor. There we go. I'd like to put some design work in here. Maybe like a wood, something around the edge or something. But anyway, that leaves us with this shape here, which I think is not bad. Let's bring this over one more, and then maybe like 2 in here. There we are. I think windows help people just feel a little more open. I just feel like if you give people windows, then they just don't feel like they're just locked away and they have no idea when they'll be seen and stuff like that. Let's keep going with this green motif. So already, over and above the previous design, we have a bunch more rooms in. There's a lot of glass here, so I kind of want the waiting room monitor. Where should I put that? I guess we could put it over. Okay, let's go grab it. Sorry, the keys? Okay, if you use the WASD keys, I'm just finding them really sensitive. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm sensitive. Let's move this chair over to here. Grab this thing. So you can pull a number. Maybe it's like right there, and then there. Oh yeah, we've got to have those. Now these we don't necessarily need in the waiting room though, because there's plenty of space out here. We could also go, because what is this? 1, 2, 3. This is a very wide hallway, so we could have a lot of stuff along there. Let's not put that there. You don't want the glass in there. What we could do is get rid of the glass here and keep those. Let's get rid of this glass. I know I just said glass is good, but no, get rid of... Oh, for heaven's sake. I just spent $30 putting glass on glass. Okay, let's put that there. The coffee machine here. Let's get this magazine rack inside there. And I think there's a water cooler somewhere. Let's put a garbage under the mirror here. Oops. Control. There we go. I thought there was a water thing somewhere. Well, we'll just put a new one in. How much is it going to cost me? $99. Actually is kind of expensive for a water cooler. And then I think we can literally... Let's put a plant in there, because you don't want to put another chair shoved up against that. It was like a nice little plant, just kind of break up the space. But I think we can get another chair in here. So we've added a total of 2, 4, 6. We've added 6 more spots to sit. And I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to say that that is a decent waiting space. Then you're going to get your number. It's going to say ostensibly your number, and then it's going to say which room to go to. So I'm going to go back to the my old way of doing things in which I... let's move that over to there. In which I number these rooms. So where's my decals? Oh, here we go. Oh, what are these? Ooh. Okay, these are certainly cool, but I think they look just a little busy. So I'm going to prefer these numbers. And I think the white on the teal is a nice look, and it's not going to stretch. Oh, I could put them on the... Can you put them on the doors? Or is that red like you can't put the... No, it's red. You can't put it on the door. So we're going to go white next to the door on the left. And I feel like that is... It's calming. That's not going to stress people out when they're looking around. Where's my doctor's office? There we go. That's looking a lot better. Overall, I think this is looking nice. I kind of want to leave these white or something. There's something about this that I'm like, I wish I could kind of get a preview here. But I don't want to because there's no undo. Wait, what is this? Is this an undo? Undo is not possible. Nothing changed. Wait, hang on. So if I do this here... Like, that doesn't look too bad. And I can also undo it, and I think I get my money back. Okay, good. Okay, so there is a bit of an undo tool. That's something I should have known earlier. Yeah, do we want some kind of framing here? I wish I could colorize those. What does that look like? Is that kind of interesting? Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate the difference, but maybe I don't understand why I'm doing that. I'm gonna leave it. There's something about it that just like is the vibe. There's something about it that I just like. I think I'm gonna continue this wall out here as well, though. Here and here, and along here. That feels like the right decision. Folks, we are looking at what I would say is probably our, do we like that or do we like, that's a bit better. What is probably our sort of next phase of our build. I feel like we could always push back on this if we don't like this design. Feel free to roast me in the comments. And maybe there's too much of this green wall around now, but we can talk about that later. I feel like we're kind of there. We're kind of like, this is probably going to be the vibe here. Let's go into our waiting room area. Wish you could recolor these. That would be nice. But instead, I'm going to put one more here because you're going to come in these doors, so I don't want them to feel like they can go back there. And then this is going to be our sort of reception area here, which is good. For some reason, I just feel like the lamp would be here. And then here you would have either brochures or like the candy bowl would be there instead. You're not going to let me put the candy bowl there? Come on. You let me put it there. All right, 2 can play at this game. Haha. Oh. Wait, why? What is with this table? Oh, I see. It won't let me do that because no, that works fine. Okay. I don't think it's like, oh, the candy is not going to be accessible. I don't think the candies are ever accessed. But anyway, those would probably be there, and then maybe there would be in decorations, like the brochures could be here, maybe. Oh, I see. It's not going to let me. It doesn't let me rotate them. Okay, maybe perhaps a mug. Let's get a mug on the table. Mug is blocked by another object. I thought it lets stacking happen. You're not even going to let me put it there? Oh, it can't be attached to that. Oh, heavens. Okay, this is off to a bad start. We need something there, though. I feel like I need something there that just gives it a bit of a vibe. Like the pumpkin plant. No, I don't know. Oh, these are some new posters I got. I don't know. What is this poster? Is that a bell? A bell with a handle? I'm not sure why that one exists. But there's plenty of art here. There's plenty of stuff that we've downloaded. So I think what I want to do is commit to a flooring here and kind of get working on this reception desk. Light tinted medium tiles. No. Dark colored tile. Light colored tile. What about like a peach or something? Is that peach? Is that what that color is? I don't know about that. Looks a bit pukey. Like a pink puke. Like if you drank a strawberry smoothie and then somebody punched you in the stomach. How about that? Panels, flooring. No, let's undo that. I love that undo key. The panels flooring is interesting because it's that same weird like shine effect that the walls have, so it would make for a very slick feeling room. Fully colored tiles, but what kind of color are we talking about? I mean, that's not off. It's flirting with the right idea. I don't want to make it match. I don't want to go black. What do we have here? White floor. We could go white floor. We could honestly just keep doing the wood laminate, but I think maybe we'll do it in here for these guys. And if I do that, then outside needs to be something different, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. And we could go with the tiles. I mean, those tiles aren't it's just a little too much. It's a little too heavy for, like, you walk into the hospital and you're like, I have a problem. You're like, oh, tell me about these tiles. Bit of a brown kind of vibe here. Let's just, like, do it all in the entire space and see. We're basically just trying to find something slightly different. Honestly, it's kind of hospital-y. It's giving me the correct feelings. So we're going to do that until you guys roast me in the comments, of course. This feels right. There's something about this that just feels right. And then what I kind of want to do is, do I have dark colored tile with line? Is that going to do the same? Bummer. So I can't add the lines to it. Light colored tile, dark colored tile. We'll just hit undo. Yeah, so I can't add those little accent lines around it unless I did something very different, like a totally different style. But yeah, it's going to change the color a little bit, I think. Yeah, it changes the color up. It goes with the lighter color. So you could just do like the whole edge, you know what I mean? Like something like this. Give it a bit of its own little vibe. I mean, do we like this or not? Let's find out. Let's ask ourselves. It's not a necessary... you know what, though? Now I can't return... I'm just wasting money now. We have 1,900 doubloons left. 19,000. Well, now we have to keep it for a bit. I don't think I like it, though, but we're gonna change it up. There's some, like, really weird, clashy colors going on here. And I think if I were them, I would be like, this wall has to be white. These back walls are gonna be white, I think. You just gotta lessen up that green hit. And then, yeah, the walls are this kind of color. What I am getting, though, that I do like is a sort of... it's exactly that vibe I'm looking for, which is like... It's not like state-of-the-art hospital here. We're not going all glass walls everywhere. Yes, there's some glass here, but that, you know, you could envision that happening in many different types of hospitals. The other thing that I love that I've downloaded are these signs. Now, these signs I just absolutely love. Almost there would be a good spot for them. I almost want a pillar in between here. Although, honestly, we should think about pillars inside. I don't think we need them here because one could assume that there's a lot of, like, load-bearing walls in here. Let's go there for telling you where to go. This sign here is going to have a bit more an explanation on kind of this main area here and where ICU is and blah, blah, blah. And then this, we can have that upstairs maybe. Just love how that looks. It looks very professional. It looks very clean and sterile. Although, remember, this is going to be our... Oh, that's where the water thing is. This is going to be our gift shop in here. And then we have this slated to be the new common room. And I believe this... Yeah, this is going to be our new closet, our new cleaning closet. So we kind of need to get that going here ASAP. But in the meantime, like, what have we got going on here? Well... We need to... I think there's a sense of... First of all, we don't need this window. There's a sense of, like, okay, we're doing triage, so I think we can have some RP aspects. Like, for example, I think we should have a desk back here, maybe. And this is also going to have a computer at it. And then I want to have some other stuff on it as well, like some papers and such. So basically what this would be in my mind is this is your... I'll get a clock in there. This is going to be your... where you go back and do some paperwork on all the you know, the numbers of people that you've had in so far, etc. So we'll get that... What do you give me problems with? Blocked by another object. Okay, the clock? You're killing me. This clock business. Okay, put it over here. There we go. And then we need to get those, where were those papers? Although the only problem with the papers stack is that it's like a full X-ray just on display. A shelf in here? No. Oh, card files. That's what we want. That's a little one. Do we have, what kind of gray options do we have? That's good. Kind of like that sort of color there. So let's go, let's get one there. I'm sure there's tall ones. Somewhere. Do we put a fridge here? Nah, we don't need a fridge here. Lockers. I think we need lockers. We can save those for in the small card file. Oh, where's the large card file? we can save the lockers for the kind of the common room, I think. Here it is. It's under card file. I found it. So we'll put that there. Maybe another one there. See what that looks like. Oh, let's make that wall... Let's make this... Let's make that all white, I think, actually. There we go. So that's not too bad. Or did I want to go... like that? Again, we're not sure what the card files are going to be for, right? I mean, I would imagine there's some protocols in there, maybe some various things that they need to read up on. You could have like patient records and stuff, but I don't think you'd have that in sort of a larger hospital like this. Okay, what about lamp? Do we have a floor lamp in here somewhere? I guess it would be under F for floor lamp. There we go. Let's put that in the corner. It's kind of nice. It's a little homey. Again, remember, we're not dealing with like a super professional. This isn't House, even though that's the name of the hospital. House MD, whatever. Let's put a notice board there. There's the files I wanted. There we go. Oops. Maybe, you know what? Maybe instead of the files, undo. Oh, I'm not allowed to undo. All right. Maybe instead of the files. Because they're not even going to let me put them anywhere else. So let's put them there for a second. I think maybe what we would need to see over here is like a printer would make more sense. Or a paper holder. That looks good. Yeah, we'll do the paper holder. So let's... Actually, maybe instead of a laptop, we just have that. That's what we have. This is like just a big old x-ray of a busted up hand, a paper holder back there. It looks like something... Maybe a biohazard bin... It looks like something that you would have... Let's do the red one. Behind a reception desk. Yes, another computer, but I mean, they have computers here, so maybe not, right? What about the regular garbage? I've seen that, where you have your regular garbage next to your... What's it? Garbage. Okay, and then if we go medical supplies, bottom of the first page. So we'll put that right there, ostensibly where the receptionist would come in and out. I do wish we had rugs, you know? I really just wish we could have rugs in this game. A Christmas tree, it's very like picturesque, like photorealistic almost, that one. Luxury plant right in the corner? No, that looks a little silly. Where's the one I really like? I really like this potted plant, I think that's a good vibe. It looks a little bit like it's sticking out. I wish I could shove it in the corner a bit more. Maybe there. No, that looks a little dumb there. I think that's fine. I think we need some posters on the wall, though. Again, but nothing, not posters in terms of, like, fun-looking posters, but, like, I mean, maybe even something like this. It won't let me because of the chair. It's just signage, you guys. You guys, who am I yelling at? Health. It's not bad. Oh, it's weird that I can't put it right there, though. I think I want to put another one of these windows here, though. Maybe next to it. Window with blinds. There we go. That looks nice. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe we leave it there. Maybe that's the vibe. Let's take a look here. If we hit play. Don't everybody come in at once. I love that. I feel like it looks realistic. I feel like it looks a little lived in. We're still in a small town. But, we're not messing around. It's still a hospital. All right. Let's put a couple of these things, especially in the window. That's going to look great. Now let's grab the eyedropper tool and grab new. Let's go into object mode. Thank you. With the eyedropper tool. Or do we find that seating and see if we can change the color? Visitor desks. So instead of the green, what do we have? White. It's okay. Blue. I guess green is okay. It just like matches the hospital too much. But also that is kind of a thing they would probably do. There would probably be like a bit of a theme going on. Isn't that a game? Theme hospital or something? Okay, so we can do this, but then we can move this over a little bit. Like so. Just a little sitting area. That's kind of nice. And then maybe once you come in here, that's probably where that would be, I suppose. Let's see what our decoration options are. Just a ladder right there. Doesn't that almost look like a little too high res? I guess you could have an umbrella stand, but again, that's a little bit highfalutin for... Or, sorry, not even highfalutin. It's a little, like, more residential feeling if you walk in and you see an umbrella stand right in the entrance. You should maybe even have one here, though. That's a good point, myself. I think the plant is more important. People rarely come in with umbrellas. Okay, glass sign for drop-off. Did I download any more glass signs or hanging signs? I thought for some reason I had, but maybe I uninstalled them when things went a little buggy with them. Yeah, I don't have any more hanging signs. Oh, an automated... yeah, we need an ATM, obviously. Makes sense to put an ATM on this wall here. That's feeling good. This is going to be a bustling, busy hospital. I'm buying that so far. Maybe a little coffee table right here. And that coffee table could have... what would it have on it? It wouldn't have like a plant, I don't think. Or it wouldn't have a lamp. It might have it would have a plant before a lamp, I will say that. Maybe the brochures can go on there. There we are. Okay. So there's our kind of our entrance there. That's feeling a little more professional. That's feeling good to me. And then I think we are going to try to, we kind of want to try to make some money here, right? So we've got basically what we need. Let's just make sure we're set up here. Let's go into management mode and grab Dana Smith, who is supposed to be on our on the duty here. We've got Rachel, William Martinez, and Antonio Bandonio. They all have spots. Oh yeah, we need to do our common area. Basically, I just want to get this thing running so we can see if it's all working, if we're not missing anything. And then I would love to get the whatever, the gift shop, that's what it's called. Good Lord, I can't use words today. The gift shop going, because I think that's going to be some more revenue that we might actually really need. Okay, so the common room, first of all, let's get ourselves a nice looking floor. I kind of like what I did here, where it was a little bit more inviting. Sort of a darker, I mean, that brown is not bad. Oh, that's not what I was looking at. Oh, that's like a lino flooring, okay. Dark colored tile, whoops, like that. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. But then we'll pair that with, like we did in this other one here. We want them to come in, we want them to feel like they can just relax. So there we go. Let's make sure the wall is covered on all sides. Very good. I think it's weird if the hospital doesn't have some windows, and we're going with, occasionally we have these glass ones on the sides. Then we also have these with blinds in most other places. I think it's a question of money. It's like once we have the cash, we can kind of think about if we want to, change out their windows. I don't think that's weird. I think that's just like classic, renovation vibes. Get some windows in there. And see, look, we've done windows here, which don't represent the glass panes here. They're not the same. So that could be a bit of a style clash, but hey, let's worry about that a little later on. Let's get ourselves a little couch area here, and now we can get a TV, because now we have like a nicer room for them. So let's get a TV on the wall for them there. Put that maybe even right there in the corner. Or do you want to do something like this, or we have a lamp there? I guess we could put a coffee table down there. We did download some coffee tables. And I don't mean these ones. I think there's like some even tinier ones. Incorrect. Where's the little... I have like a little tiny glass one. Anyway, I don't think that works there. But what does work is we're going to need like a dining section, I think. A place where they can sit. Let's do 2 of these. There. The kitchenette's going to need to be somewhere. We could also do this. Something like this. That's not too bad. Oh, no, you can't move that over. But then we can put some lockers there, or the kitchenette could be wrapped around here. I feel like the kitchenette should be right there. Okay, we're going to move this over here for a second. Maybe we don't need so many tables. Again, this is why I wish you could just delete stuff and get your money back when we're still in build mode. I can't be the only one who believes that. Bookshelf next to that. Then we'll do a wraparound cabinet here. Where's my wraparound corner cabinet? What color are we going with? Okay, just the standard brown. With doors like so. And then, is there a raised one? Wall mounted. Isn't there a wall mounted corner piece as well? There it is. Knew it. I knew it existed. Okay. Get this info board here. What is that, chart board? Yeah, I guess because you could put like assignments and stuff on that. We don't need to, oh, we'll keep that in there. Water dispenser. Yeah, against the window, that's not bad. Let's get them a kitchen sink in here. There we go. And lockers. You want to do 2 like that? Yeah, because again, when I'm in my default view, I like the idea that I can look at them and see the design, see the lockers. If we get rid of this lamp or move it over, then that kind of works. Oops. What if the lamp goes in the corner? Is that weird? It's kind of weird to have a lamp right there, I guess. Put this table back here. Put the lamp in the corner here, or here maybe. That looks okay. Now, can they get around? Yes, they can get around the couch. So that's good. There we go. Okay, that's feeling pretty good. Maybe we need like a little radio in here. They've got their coffee maker. They've got a fridge to store their snacks. A couple of lockers. Put some fruit juices here. Like, I would imagine that fruit juices or something, like occasionally people bring stuff for them to, like, here, put this in the break room for the doctors. They took care of my Jeremy so good. A water cooler. That is so fancy. I do not remember when or whence I downloaded that, but I know that's a downloaded one. Honestly, that feels pretty comfortable. I'm ready to call it there on that one. They've already got a TV. Just do 2 TVs? No, that's silly. What if we gave them a TV in this room? There you go. You have a TV in that room, just to, for entertainment purposes. Just water everywhere. Let's leave that over here. Oh, and this too. Okay. And what's that? Oh, I guess that's a hanging sign for, like, come here to sign in. Okay, we can leave that there. That feels pretty good. Okay, now, in this room, we're going to need to step it up a notch simply because this is the main sort of room. So let's go something like this. Get this in the back corner. It's always kind of like shoved in the back. I like that. There's some buckets here. I think the buckets are the staff people. Like that's their how you spawn them. There we go. Get that hamper in there. I always love that hamper in this room for some reason. And then let's turn this into a little more sterile of an environment. So we want tile, I think, because it's like, yeah, you gotta like come in here and things are gonna get dirty and you gotta like scrub it. And every so often you're going to want to take all the shelves out, I think, and just, like, power wash it or something. Okay, I think we got it all. Good. And you know what? They can have a window. I'm fine with that. But I think they should have more of a medium white ceramic tile in here. There, that looks great. Love their little common room. Actually, let's get a few more. I'll get just a little bit more clutter in here, I think would be nice. Like whatever this poster is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to keep looking at it, though. I'm going to see that and be like, what is that all about? And then I think they would take that. Where's that health poster? There it is. I see it. They would probably put that up somewhere so for the doctors, and the doctors all kind of make fun of it a little bit. They're like, oh, there's that poster. But there we go. That's looking pretty good. We could also make this a different door. We could make this restricted area just, for privacy's sake, this little area here. And then you've got your washrooms. Do we have a decal that explains washrooms? We just need a WC or something. Oh, look at these. There we go. Oh, very cool. But they don't say anything on them. Are we supposed to put decals on those as well? Let's try something here. So I put that there. It really seems to be like it wants text there. Maybe there used to be text. Wait. Cafeteria. Oh, cool. Oh, I love that. Oh, I did not know how that was going to work, and that is fantastic. Okay, so what do we have here? Cafeteria, cardiology, check room, icon, doctor's offices. Oh, cool. I'm going to do here and here. Like, that's how you get to the doctor's offices. Maybe there's something that says, like, emergency exit. Oh, this is so cool. I did not... Okay, I love that I downloaded these now. Now I'm really happy I downloaded these. Visitor room, icon, waiting room, restroom. Actually, maybe we could replace this one with restroom. Shift, control. There we go. Delete. And just tell them there's restrooms that way. And doctor's offices through there as well. Yeah, I wish there was something that said, like, exit. Left arrow? Can I... no, it's too big. Okay, well, anyway, the fact that... Oh, I wonder if that means that works too. Like, Can I put... Oh, for heaven's sake, I did something wrong again. I don't understand where it goes when I place it wrong. Okay. Now, can I put stuff on that? Is that what that's for? No. Okay. They're just their own thing. As for washrooms, here we go. We can put this icon here. I really thought I'd be able to put it on doors. I wish I could. And we'll put another restroom icon here, but let's take the color of the wall. There we go. Restrooms. I feel like that's self-explanatory. Very good. Okay, we've got a break room. We've got our closet here. Let's go into management mode and make sure we get Daniel Scott. And I think we probably need another one. Let's immediately hire another janitor, just because this is a lot of space to cover, and there's gonna be a lot of people walking around. Oh, manager skill. They already have manager skill. Master janitor. I don't want slow. Hard worker is nice. Casey White, hard worker, 126, senior janitor, gift shop vendor, but 0%. So let's hire Casey White. There we are. And then last but certainly not least in our episode today, I want to make sure this hospital runs, first of all. But I do think it's time. I've got all this reassigned. Make sure radiology is assigned. Yes. Okay. Oh, we don't have a janitorial person up here, so let's hire... we should have hired somebody for this one. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Gift shop vendor 0, Daniel Johnson, resistance, fast, early bird. We love Daniel for up here. Now, that's 2 more staff I've hired, so I do need to be careful. I've hired a lot of staff. Okay, and radiology. Good. These rooms aren't populated yet, but probably in the next episode or 2 we will. We have 8,000 doubloons left. So, I think it's time to take a look at our options for our gift shop. Now, the gift shop has a little bit more money put into it. It's been loaned out to a private company, right? So, they have those nice glass doors. It's very inviting here. Okay, so you can kind of see through there. And then on the inside, we're going to go with this paneling, I think. Because the thing about it that I like is that it's a bit much. I think that's right for a gift shop. Gift shops at a hospital, too, it's got a bit of a weird vibe. It's a whole thing. So, it's a bit much in such a hospital. Okay, let's get a... There we go. We might put a door back there. That's the other consideration, is I might put a door to give them a pass-through. Let's put this into storage for now. This can be here. Why not? Because, again, I think with a gift shop, you're trying to be, make it a little more homey. Come on in. So you got your magazines right away. I would say you have a little row of magazines there. Okay, we have time left. Where do I want it's going to be a tight counter space. Let's go blue. Let's go blue with it. Not advice. Yeah, we don't need advice. Yeah, it's got to be tight and small. We can put a door here to pass through, I think. Let's give them a laptop is too much. This PC is too nice. Although I did say it was... No, let's do this. It looks a little old school. And give them an office chair. Oh, wait, hang on. Hit the undo button. Give me a blue. Wait, undo. No, it's not letting me undo that. Okay, whatever. I don't understand. The undo has a very quick memory, I think. Wait. No, as soon as you touch it. As soon as you touch it once. There, I just want that blue. That's probably what I had before. Oh, never mind. Relax. Okay, signboard outside. I think they're allowed that. They asked permission if they could have a signboard outside. They were like, as long as it's not blocking the main thoroughfare. And then we got our magazines. A flowers shelf could be right here. Or along here, maybe? No, let's do a flowers thing that pops out this way. Oh, move you over to here. Fine. No, it doesn't make sense. It has to be here. Oh. The bane of my existence. Yeah, has to be there. Otherwise, it's going to cause... Okay, whatever. I'm going to move it over here for now for a second here. Flower shelf. Get that back in here. I want it to stick out a bit and create a little bit of separation. You have to go in here to get to that area. Fresh fruit. That's kind of a nice thing to sell here. Maybe just one thing of fresh fruit over in this corner. Like so. And then there were clothes, but I guess that's for the pharmacy? It's kind of weird. I put it in the pharmacy. I feel like it would be here, though. It would be in this thing. Actually, let's hit the eyedropper tool. Yeah, there you go. You have lots of merch. We could also have a small drug shelf, because there would be over-the-counter stuff that you're allowed to get. Maybe we put that back here. No, it doesn't. She might not be able to get there. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's okay. I buy that. Or would we want something more like this one? Yeah, that looks a little bit less. Oop. No, undo. Yes. Oh, back to the pharmacy. Actually, eyedropper tool. Oh, no, wait. You can color it. You can pick the color for it. See, now it kind of almost looks like makeup and stuff. So we'll think, yeah, we'll make it pink. Okay, what else are we missing? Oh, balloons. You got to get your balloons here, obviously. I think it just needs to be pretty eclectic. It needs to get pretty packed in here. That's kind of how I feel about it. So you've got your drugs. You can buy your clothing here. Some fresh fruit. I don't think you need a coffee vending machine. Maybe it should be a stool in here. I'm going to put this in storage. Get this person a stool. That looks a little better than a office chair. Magazines. We got a couple. Oh, t-shirt. It was right here. Okay, well, that's fine. We used it. Signboard has been posted outside, but it says, yeah, it's suggested. I don't think we're not worried about that. Okay, let's go into our general thing. Do they have their own ATM? I don't think they need an ATM. Let's definitely have a notice board in the back here. And a daily menu. Eventually, maybe we'll build a cafeteria. So this would be like, this is kind of where that, where the, like, hey, upstairs, don't forget upstairs to go check on the, there's an empanada for sale. Just one. Okay, I'll just put a little cactus there in the corner. Yeah, you gotta have a little cactus. Okay, some posters, perhaps. I think this is a good spot. Yeah, good health poster here. What's MHC? What does that even mean? I can't tell what that means. Let's not clutter the menu, maybe. This feels, honestly, that feels pretty good. It was actually quite a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be just to put that together. We could still put a door in here, because that's a decent straight shot. Right now, that's working for me, to be honest. The only thing it's missing is like a small... Oh, we could get a radio in here. A little... you know what I mean? Like a little place where we can get some tunes pumping, but also like your Muzak would be playing. You know what? Let's put this in storage. Let's grab this brochure set and delete it. Let's put this table here. And we're going to have a little radio in the corner. Playing some music. You have to have music in your awkward little... gift shop here. Okay, let's go into what's it mode? Administration. Let's grab a person to work on here during the day. A 38% gift shop vendor with one hidden skill, but could also do cleaning and stuff. This person could actually become a master. Like, we could make this person a master janitor as well. I'm going to hire him for the gift shop. There we are. Now, let's let this day get started. We have people working our gift shop. We have janitorial staff. This guy looks a little dirty, to be honest, but maybe that's just the shadow on his cool clothing. The elevator is functioning. This, my friends, is an entrance now. Now, this is a nice little small town hospital. And again, it's going to be big. It's going to be a big hospital, but that entrance speaks to me. This feels like... All right, I'm fresh off the farm. And that actually makes me think about something. I kind of think that what we should be doing is we're not going to be able to open everything. So I think what I'd like to do as far as departments to open is I'd like in the comments we should discuss what makes sense for a small town hospital. So I'm thinking traumatology, cardiology, which we're already kind of getting started on here once we get a bit more money in there. Maybe orthopedy. And surgery and ICU. Those are like the main priorities, I think, in this sort of more I hesitate to say rural because it's going to get to be a pretty big hospital. But so far, I mean, look at that little setup. That just looks cluttered in a good way. And that to me is kind of like even a hospital in a major city like in Vancouver, when I'm always going to the hospital. And so when you're there, you're like, yeah, it looks cluttered. It's busy. This feels good. This feels well set up. We've got our little gift shop ready to go. I just need injury customers to come in. All right, get in here. Opening the doors in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get started. Do I want another doctor? Do I have another doctor's office ready yet? No, but I could... You two. I think these two are perhaps... They have feelings for each other. I'm thinking... Look at them. You can just see their little heads bobbing. They're just hugging. This is... You think they're cleaning. They're just hugging. Well, I'm glad they're getting that spot clean. I wonder if I could stand up another doctor's office really quickly here. What happens if I... Like, what size are these? Management mode. What is this? Doctor's office. 5 by 4. What are these? These are 5 by 4s. Oh, wait. Is this a 5 by 4? There we go. So let's just, like, prefab copy this bad boy, I think. Move a room. Copy this room. Right up to the walls, obviously. Boom. Pow. We love that for us. There's that weird striped wall. I guess I don't hate it. Okay, let's get ourselves... I think we can sustain one more doctor. Let's get another doctor. So this... Do we have 10,000? No, we don't. I was about to just create a new doctor, but I think what we're going to do here is... Well, actually, hang on. Let's just make sure... Let's see first if we have any that we like. We could bring in a brand new... Like Judy Hill, we could bring in an intern. Because that's what Antonio Bandonio was, and he's a rock star now. Because some of these guys are expensive. Or we go in the middle, an attending. Good at acute medicine, diagnosis, and general medicine. She is a night owl, so we might move her to the late shift later, but I think she's the one. She is the one for us. So there we have it. We've got our operating hospital. Bring on the injury customers. The first person comes in, takes a look at the space, and is like, oh, it's quite nice here. Going to the chair, waiting. Oh, okay, so this is the, like, pre-waiting area before they even get into the waiting room. I love this. Oh, yeah, and a thing I realized, and I want to thank you for your comments here. If you go into doctor mode, we can grab Antonio Bandonio, which means all of his patients become ours. But then if we click on... Oh, no, it's up here. To get into intern mode, you click this. Your patients. No hints in diagnostics. Basically, turn off one of these. Let's do that. So that's going to give us intern mode now. And then we can do resident or specialist mode or normal mode. So we're going to do intern mode, which is the easiest one. And if we do that, we're going to get another 50,000 doubloons, and I think that will help us set up our cardiology clinic, which will then unlock some more options for us as well. So, Bandonio, who do we have here? There we are. Okay, oh, she just got here, so she's about to get interviewed. We need to find these 6 hidden symptoms. There's nothing else for us to do right now. Okay, here we go. Weakness, 5 hidden symptoms. A lot of lung stuff. Okay, some fatigue is coming out. I think we need to do... loss of appetite. Let's do an abdominal palp. And then give me a physical exam. We should probably do that first, I guess, but... Let's see if that gets it. Oh, wait, never mind. It's already too late. We already figured it out. Oh, great work. Iron supplements for this person. Don't do the physical exam. Iron supplements. Send them on their way. Excellent work, Antonio Bandonio. This hospital's off to a good start. Now, how many do we have waiting? If I go into management mode, I think it tells me. 6 waiting. Yeah, you know what? I definitely needed this other doctor here. Okay, has anybody bought anything yet? Wait, where's our person? On break, probably. Oh, yeah, there he is. Filling free time. Yeah, this is why you kind of almost need 2 desks so you can have it always running. But again, this is just the gift shop. We can worry about that later and redesign it a little bit. Like put a door back here and then pull the counter across or something. Over here, however, that's a different story. We might want another pharmacist sooner rather than later. Brooke, you're good. Go home. It's 9:47 in the morning. Rachel Robinson has come in. Oh, never mind. We know exactly what it is. Antibiotics for her. And we're done here. It's 10:15 in the morning now, and Mary Scott, isn't that like a famous historical figure? Anyway, comes in, and we're not quite sure. We've done our interview. Excessive flatulence. I'm going to go abdominal palp and figure out these two. There's only 2 hidden symptoms, so we're about to figure it out pretty quickly here. It's either Crohn's, ulcerative, or lactose. I know it's going to be lactose because it can't be these ones, I think. Let's go. What's the CRP do? Based on a quick blood test measuring the concentration for infectious diseases. Oh, wait, hang on. That's neither of those. I don't think either of those are infectious diseases. Okay, we could cheat a little bit. Yeah, like I said, it's got to be lactose intolerance. We could just guess. What's another way we would get there? A blood draw, probably. Probably a blood draw. We'll get to charge you for it, so go get your blood drawn. You might find this a little homely, but so far, this little hospital is ticking along quite admirably. Lisa has been interesting. I've done nasal cavity, chest auscultation, temperature measurement, and I keep getting another symptom, but the symptoms are not helping me decide between these yet. Maybe just a physical exam? Maybe oral cavity. In which ways would each present? That's the real question. Okay, so that revealed another symptom, but not the last one that I really need here. Okay, let's pause for a second. Is there some way? Again, I know I can just hit this button and figure it out, but I'm just trying to learn, you know? Caused by the influenza B virus, responsible for seasonal outbreaks of influenza. This one is commonly known as the flu. It's a common infectious disease caused by the influenza virus family. And in both cases, it's antiviral, so she's going to get better anyway. I don't really want to do serological sampling. Drawing of a blood sample for serologic tests. That might be the only thing to do, though. All right, let's send you to get a blood test, even though we could easily figure out which one this is. It's just part of that hospital life. And boy, do we love our little hospital life here. Let's check in on the second floor and see how that's going. It's a ghost town up here. We're getting an x-ray done. That's kind of nice to see. People using the washroom. I mean, it's a bit of a mess, obviously. The waiting room is active and working, though. Here we go. Some people are using this waiting room. This one, I always have wondered to what extent. What's a good view of it? This is probably the best view here. Ew, good lord. The walls are they've just been drywalled. I forgot we didn't do any design work up here. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, honestly, I was worried it would be a little too tight quarters. For now, it's the perfect amount of space. So you got called over to this door here. Very good, to discuss or to give the sample over for a crumbly nail. We know what that one's going to be. Come on, athlete's foot. But yeah, it looks like it's going okay up here. Again, it's going to need in the next episode some beautification, but I'd say it's working. I don't know what my janitors are up to leaving these around. Wait, where did my janitors go? Oh, they're over here doing various activities. One of them is drying their hands. Probably planning on hugging again some more. But why'd you guys leave these all the way down here? Right in the middle of the entrance. Oh, well, okay. X-ray upper limb, arm contusion. Man, we x-rayed an upper limb just to find out that it was a bruise. My goodness, Thomas. You spent a lot of money figuring out that bruise. Oh, see, now this is interesting here. Robert Miller has had several procedures done, including a blood test I sent him for. H. pylori, beef tapeworm, or C. diff. This is going to be tough. I think serological sampling is probably the best one. Which one's this one? Complete blood count test. I feel like it's got to be this one, isn't it? Drawing of a blood sample for serologic tests. I have to now Google what serologic testing means. Oh my goodness, checking out patient management mode here. We have nobody in the waiting room, which means we simply tackled every patient that we needed to. And I think that's it, because no more. Okay, well, there's a couple kind of coming in, but they're waiting to get get their test results back. But for the most part, we managed to get through every patient. There's a few left remaining, with some tests, which I think we still do, even though clinic hours are done. I think. I don't think anybody got sent away, did they? Is there anybody waiting up here? Oh, they must have got sent away. I thought we would at least stick through till the end. I wonder if that cost me. Oh, yeah, my prestige is not doing great. Patient intake, 76%. Today it was 47. Oh my goodness. Yesterday was a huge fall in prestige today. That is not ideal. Especially because wages have already been paid. Okay. That means another round of expenses, I think, at 2,400 hours, though. So, yeah, we're not doing great for money. We're not doing great, but we are close to getting the grant here. We have to do that basically again tomorrow. 5 more patients correctly diagnosed. Today, 47. Oh, what is administrative department? Radiology seems really bad. And the medical laboratories. Okay, the radiology and medical laboratories are just dragging us down, so that's what's going on. They're probably dirty, and there's very few of them, so it feels like it's not fully that useful. Head on home, Robert Taylor. I'm sorry you have no stars on your thing. As Robert Taylor heads home, because it probably took him a while to get all the way down from the second floor, we reflect on what we've built today in the nighttime. I think I'm really happy with this. It looks realistic to me. It doesn't look too flashy or like beautiful, which, and again, that's awesome. I've seen some hospitals that are designed out there that look very beautiful, and I wish hospitals look more like that. But I gotta say, I feel like the hospitals I go to look a little more like this one here. I hope you enjoyed that episode. I hope you enjoyed us getting this all up and running. It's all feeling pretty good now. We obviously have to deal with whatever this room's going to be, figure that out. And I'd say, yeah, cardiology, as soon as we can have enough money to do that. We got to open cardiology, maybe get another lab or two in up here as well to help fill out those stars and do some more patient testing. And then hopefully we're off to the races. So until then, stay healthy, drink lots of water, and eat lots of like granola, I guess.